Superflat, let's build Hogwarts part 139. And today we are going to be doing some landscaping. Whoops, after I fell off my perch. So today will probably be a bit of a shorter one because I suspect there's going to be a lot of fast forward in this one. Because we are just essentially building a giant wall for the time being. And we are going to focus over this side. So we want to go to this bridge here. Ta-da. Right, let's grab some equipment first. So our main block today is going to be stone, simple stone, but we want a random coloured block. So I'm just going to grab that one for some markers because we're going to put about a couple of markers because we have essentially got to build this land up here and then up there. We've got to build a big mountain essentially, so we've got to make sure that the mountain is the correct shape and correct size. We don't want to go too far one way or too far in another way, so we're going to throw up a couple of markers about for the time being. So the first one is going to go in front here on that last block. So we've got our flat of 3 here that you can see because of the vines. I think we got carried away with the vines there, didn't we? They're so pretty. Okay, so on the corner block of that 3, and we're going to go off in the diagonal that away. And we want to go about 42 blocks. It's 42. So there's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There. $30. 40, 41, 42. Now remember, it doesn't have to be exact, so don't fuss too much about double checking and triple checking your numbers. I'm just putting 42 because that's what I have on my main build. It doesn't matter if you're a couple of blocks over or a couple of blocks under. It is landscaping, it is not meant to be perfect. So we've got quite a lot to build down here. I don't think we're going to get high up there this time, but we're going to put another marker down. So we're going to go to the end here and we're going to go up 29. So we're going to count that one. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 30. So there's 29. Again, don't worry if it's a block or 2 out. Okay, so that is how far we want this bit to come down. So again, I've got to figure out how to explain how to do this, because when I did it on my main build, I didn't really plan it out or anything like that. I just went with the flow, as they say. You get into a zone and you just keep going. Right, so I'm going to throw down another couple of markers, and they might not make much sense to you. For that I am very sorry, but they will make sense to me. And I would recommend putting your markers down because they might come in handy. Okay, so we're going to go from the middle here, and then we're going to go, do I start on a corner or inside? Corner. Okay, so we're going to start in a corner one. I'm going to go that way on the diagonal 70. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. $30. 40. 50. 60. 70. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. Yeah. So again, I might be getting carried away with these. We might not need all of them, but I'd rather have too many markers than not enough at the moment. I do often have a space where I forget to measure a particular space. Okay, so that's from Gryffindor Tower. 110. So we're going to go from Gryffindor Tower here. We're going to go, let's come down a little bit, on the flat. It doesn't matter whereabouts on the flat. I think on this one, yeah, we're on the edge. Okay, so we're going to come out 110. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10. I'm a bit laggy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah. 12. Oh, losing count. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 30. 40. 50. 60. 70. 80. 90. 100. 110. I get. Remember, it doesn't have to be exact. So if you've seen me make a mistake or two there, don't worry about it. It's a rough guide. So we've got 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110. Don't worry, that's not the top of the mounds. It's going to go higher yet. Okay, so I think there's just one more lot of counting we want to do. Or perhaps not, because we've not built that bit to count from. Okay. Let's see if we can line it up with Gryffindor Tower then. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10, 15. Okay, we can do that. Okay. So we're going to go back to Gryffindor Tower and we're going to go to the other side of that flat. We're going to come out 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then we're going to turn and go that way, 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. We're going to count that one just in case. Again, it doesn't have to be exact. Now we're going to come out this way if I can find where I've placed my sign with the number on it. It's a long one, this one. A very, very long one. Maybe I'll put it on the end. That wasn't 10, no. 210. So it's the last one though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that's 210. 10. 20. 30. 40. 50. 60. 70. 80. 2. 100. 10. 20. 30. 40. 50. 60. 70. 80. 90. 200. 210. That is just a guide to where a certain path is going to come. As I say, we've got lots of different shapes and sizes coming, so I'm trying to measure each side, this, that and the other. Some of these might not be necessary, like I say, I might have got a bit carried away, but I'd rather have too many than not enough at the moment. When we originally built this mountain, it took us something like 4 or 5 attempts to get it right. So I'm trying to make sure we get it right on the first attempt. We don't want to overdo it. Okay, so there is one bit that I've forgotten to build. Or have I? No, I have. I have, but there's a way around that one. Okay, so this wall is going to be on the diagonal. Very sorry. Okay, so we're going to build a wall on the diagonal across there like so. No, we're not. It's better going up than it is coming down. Right. Might need to cut this a little bit. I've got to go count something again. Right. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to come down here. I'm going to find your centre underneath here. So that would be that rock there. I'm just going to follow the centre down. Again, don't worry about being exact. Okay, we're going to call that as the centre. So what we're going to do is we're going to go in that direction 40. 40, 30. Oh, very sorry. I'd say that was a 40. We're going to go 40. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. $29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 38, 39, 40. Right, so it appears we're going to need some grass too. So we're just going to do a rough line. As I said, I don't think we're going to get up that high today. You know, I have no idea what time we're on. 20 minutes. That's 20 minutes worth of counting. Lovely. Okay, so we're just going to do a rough line. I'm not worried about it being straight or anything along that lines. No, not quite far enough. There we go, that'll do. I'm not even counting this bit. Okay, so we've got our first fast forward. I think we're going to get rid of the excess over there because it just makes it a bit easier for us to see. Okay, that's all access to. Don't need that. We can now get rid of this. Okay, and we're going to fill this bit in here. need to fast forward this bit, it's only a small bit. It's not worth the effort it takes to fast forward. Right, so as you can see, I think you know where the next sections we're gonna do. This bit needs pulling out to the end of there, and that bit needs pulling out to the end of there. So that's what we're gonna do first. Might be a little bit tricky because of your detailing, it might be trickier to see what you've done. It's not too bad actually, I can see what I've done there. Sometimes the detailing hides it, but that's the point of the detailing, to hide it. Okay, so what we're going to do, so this one will be a fast forward, hopefully it won't take up the entire time that's left, is we need to pull this bit out to the end of there, and that bit to the end of there. So, I shall see you in a few. Right, we'll worry about that side at a later date. We want to focus on this side for the time being. Where are we for time? An hour and 10. Dum 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 dum. Do we have the time? Do we have the time? Not really, but we're going to make a start, I think. It can be your homework if we don't finish. So what we're going to do is we're just going to take the very edge and we're going to put a line across there like so. Do it till it meets. And then we're going to go up one. And then just do a line right behind it. So it's, and then that is just going to come until it meets the next layer of that. May have to keep adding bits on or taking bits away. And we're going to do that all the way up to the top of there. So this one's going to take a little while. So, and we are going to keep getting a bit wider as we go up. We're going to do that all the way to the top until you're level with that grass on this side. So we're going to fast forward and I shall see you again in a few. Okay, so got a very tired hand now. As you can see, we have roughly met up with that section there, which is what we wanted. Doesn't have to line up perfectly. See, there's a lot of detailing to do now. How are we for time? I know we have gone over, but by how much? Oh, by quite a lot. Okay, so this might be a long one. I'm on 2 hours without the fast forward. I can't see the fast forward taking out that much, but hey ho, never mind. I got carried away, it happens. Okay, so we're going to leave that there. Obviously, 2 hours, I think we've overdone that. And next time it's back to some pixel art. I estimated 2, maybe 3 more of those. And then it's detailing the strange buildings that we built last time. The south wing, as I say. So, okay, that's it for me for today. Oh, come join our Discord server, Potter's Knights. Show us your builds. Or just come for a natter, link is in the description. There's also a link to a Cash App or a tip jar. There is a link to Hogsmead train station. There is a link to the Durmstrang ship that you can see down there. We have almost finished Hogsmead village. So we'll be building that after we've finished Hogwarts. Won't take as long as Hogwarts. Anything I do will not take as long as Hogwarts. Right, so until next time guys, take care of yourselves, like and subscribe.